Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Missy Cooking on a Budget. I'm Missy. So, as usual, I'm making two meals because it's just easier for me. If I'm gonna cook, sometimes it's just easier to do the two meals. Then I don't have to cook tomorrow. Plus, we have doctor's appointments the rest of the week, and it's just easier. We can come in, put it in the microwave, and it's done. So right now, I got some potatoes going. They'll be for both meals. In this pan over here, my frying pan, I'm going to take some hamburger, and we're just going to ground meat, put it in and mix it up. This was going to be hamburger gravy, but I'm going to put enough in that I'm going to take some of it out to put in my stuffing for the second meal. So let me see how much was this? This was a little bit over 2.5 pounds. So I'll wrap up this other half. So let me wash my hands, put this to the side for a second. Wash my hands right fast. Okay. So that's going to be going. We're going to put our usual suspects in there, which I haven't made my mixture up because I've been so busy. So we're going to put in some onion powder. Some garlic powder. A good tablespoon of each. Some black pepper. Let me move some of my messes. I should have had all this cleaned up, but I did not. Okay, so we're just going to get this all browned. Let that go, do its thing. I need to put some salt on these potatoes. Remember, you got to salt your potatoes, salt your pasta. You're never going to get that in there if you don't. All right, while that's going, we're going to come over here. I had some chicken tenders that I had taken out the other day. I'm trying to move you over so you can see. I got a pan out for that. This is for the stuffing. Let me see that board. You see that board? Yep. So I have this. And in the beginning of my videos, I did make this before. Chicken in a basket, they call it. So, but because these are chicken tenders, we're going to take out that piece of tenderloin out of there. Now, ordinarily, you should be able to pull it out, but I had these the other day, same brand, and I could not, so I'm just going to cut it out because nobody wants to bite into that. So we're just going to cut it right out of here. And even that, cutting it out is not easy. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to put them in this pan for now, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with them in a minute. But you can see the white thing in there. Like I said, nobody wants to be eaten and bite into that. Find that whole big piece. That's my oven going off. I got that preheating to 350. I was going to say there's not one in here, but here it is hiding. Sometimes it's very long, sometimes it's a short piece. It's all how they cut it. I don't know why they can't just give it to us without it. Okay, that's a little bit more than I wanted on that one. Yep, see, this one's really long. Make sure that still wasn't a piece in there. It's a nice fall day out. A little chilly, but we've had such hot weather. Who can complain, right? It's part of living in New England. Come on. And like I said, sometimes you can take a paper towel and just pull it right out, but same brand, I couldn't the other day, so I didn't even want to try it. That's another long one. And you can see it right through the chicken. And these are good to use for this particular recipe because of that. Because you're cutting and making a mess, and it's all like little pieces, but we're going to piece them all together. So the Judy, Cooking with Judy Caldwell, her microphone is on her way to her address. It says that she will receive it on Thursday the 17th, so hopefully that all goes smoothly. Okay, just two more pieces, because I can hear that hamburger wants to be stirred. But I need to wash my hands first. Okay, one more. Last little piece of tendon. Okay. Let me get this cleaned up, wash my hands, and then we'll go on to the next thing. I love this lemon hand soap from Bath and Body Works. smells so good. Definitely want to get everything. Make sure we have no chicken on us. Okay. Move this cutting board. I'll clean that up after. Usually I put a piece of parchment paper on there, and I forgot to, but I'll just bleach that after. Let's give this hamburger a good mix about. I'm just trying to chop it down a little bit. Smaller pieces. You all know how to do chopped meat. Okay. Before we touch the chicken again, just a regular old box, stovetop. Into our bowl here. Let's see. We're going to put that in. Now I'm just going to get a little bit of water for that. All right, you just follow the box. I'm not heating it on the stove because it's going to go in the oven. I'm going to make it a little bit looser than what it calls for because it's going to get baked. All right, so we have the stovetop stuffing. We're just going to move that aside for a second. Let it do its thing. Waiting on the hamburger for that one. This is going to be rubbish. I'm going to check our potatoes. Those are coming along nicely. I'm going to get this hamburger in a bag because we got a minute before the hamburger's done. Okay. And that's enough for another meal. I'll put that in the fridge in a second. Put that to the side. Chicken's going to be next in a minute. We don't want to touch it yet. We got this hamburger over here going, guys. Oh. All right, here's our chicken. Our hamburger. It's not going to take long at all. Another minute or two. I'm going to get out the brown gravy for the hamburger gravy. And I'm going to get out, I think, a chicken. Either cream of chicken or chicken gravy, whichever one I have. I got to get in here and organize my cupboards better for winter. I have not done it. Okay, these all look like chicken noodle. Chicken noodle. Okay, here's a cream of chicken. Tomato soup. Here's a cream of chicken. And here is chicken gravy. Then we need some beef gravy. for this. And I'm going to take out a can of carrots. All right, here's the brown gravy. Here's the gravy for this one. I need the can opener and a spoon. Like I said, this is just going to be easier because tomorrow Gordon's got a doctor's appointment. I have one Thursday and one Friday. So it's just easy to have a couple things made. I did start out, was planning on doing a corn chowder. Then we changed our mind. All right, I'm going to go over here and get my ladle thing. I'm just going to take a little bit of this hamburger and throw it in this stuffing mixture. I'm using this that's draining the grease for me. One more scoop. Now you can put whatever you like in this. I like it with the hamburger. We like it with the hamburger. All right, back over here. Everybody hold on a minute. Sorry, my hand. Okay, so now we're just going to take our chicken pieces and put them in a circle. Kind of like that, like a basket. Can you see that? You'll see it more clearly when I'm all done. I'm just making little baskets. These extra little pieces, you can just throw them in there. They're going to cook. That one's going to be a little bit bigger. I'm not going to worry about it. There we go. And it just makes little circles like little baskets. Hand wash again. Now this is a super easy, cheap meal. Chicken was, I think, $3. Using some of the hamburger. It's great if you already have leftover hamburger. We're going to mix that again, the hamburger into the stuffing. I'm going to actually shut this off for a second until I can get back to it. There we go. Add a little bit more water. I'm going to need a bigger spoon. And we're going to take a spoonful at a time and just put it in the middle. Can you see that? Just fill them up. And then one more. Now, I only have a little bit left, so I'm going to kind of overstuff them because there's no reason to save this little bit. It's not going to get me too far with anything. Now, tonight we're going to have it with potatoes, but you can have it with rice, noodles, whatever you want to have with it. You don't even have to make another side. The stuffing is more than enough, but we like to have that extra carb, I guess. All right, so that's going to go in there. Everybody's going to get a dab of butter on top. Then I'm going to open up the can of chicken gravy. Before I do that, I'm just going to put just a little bit of water in the bottom of this pan. I mean, tablespoons full. Just for that little extra moisture. And then we're going to give everybody some gravy. You paid for it. You want it all out of the can. Okay. Now, I did take out the cream of chicken. That's only because I couldn't find my can of gravy. So I was going to use this if I couldn't find this. So I'm not going to use this now because I found this. You can use either or. So that's going to go in a 350-degree oven, really 20-25 minutes. So we got that one going. I am going to open up my can of carrots. Okay. Drain them. In the pan they go. Another rubbish. A little bit more butter in here. Well, not a little bit more, some butter in here. All right, we're going to put them on low in the background here. Oops, wrong burner. All right, I need a pot holder. I'm just going to take this over here and drain it in the can over here. My hamburger. Get any excess grease out of there. Okay. So we got the grease out of that. I'm going to turn you back over here for another second. Put this back on. Give everybody another good pass by here. I'm going to open up, I think it's 1 cup. Yep, 1 cup of cold water. And I think I'm only going to need one, but I took out two just in case. Okay, 1 cup of cold water we're going to add to that. Now the rubbish. What do I got in here? Oh, look at that. Exactly 1 cup. That worked out well. Okay. Get these guys all mixed together. And we'll let this do its thing. It'll thicken on its own. This handle's very hot. You just want to make sure you got everything all mixed together good. You can add onions, you can add peppers, anything you want into this hamburger gravy, but we all know. My husband likes it plain. Okay. Get that butter down in there, heating them up. Check our potatoes. All right, those are going to need like 1 more second, but before we do that, because I'm going to need my sink, I got to wash these dishes right fast. So here we go. You're coming along for this one. Of course, my bleach is way down there. I'm going to use this. This kills all germs. Okay, let me wash this real fast. I have such a small sink, it's ridiculous. But we're going to need the sink to do the potatoes. Get these out of the way. So I watched a video the other day. Now I can't remember what it's called, ASM or ASR. But apparently, lots of people like to hear the sound of people doing dishes. I never knew that. Okay. This don't have to be perfect. We just need to be able to strain our potatoes in here. Get this washed out. Okay. Let me get all the stuff over here thrown in the rubbish, and then I will come back and do my potatoes. But that ain't too bad. 2 meals under, 30 minutes. And if you can, clean as you go, then it ain't so bad. All right, let me drain these potatoes. Well, I'm going to rinse this first. Okay. Double check them. Yep. Get these drained. I'm going to whip them today, because that's just going to taste better. You don't have the mixer, no problem. Just use your regular thing. Oh, what is this? Someone flying over here. All right, I'm going to need a second here. I got to get out the milk, butter, and mixer. Let's give our hamburger mixture. I want to make sure that that's not sticking. And our carrots a stir. Okay, so over here, I'm going to go back over here because my plug's over here for this one. A little bit over, sorry. So we're going to put in about a half a stick of butter. We're going to put in some black pepper, just a little bit of salt. A little bit of salt. As much as you like black pepper and salt to taste. We like black pepper, so I'm a little heavy-handed on that. We're going to put in a little bit of cream. Start out with like maybe a quarter cup. Gotta get my mixer out. Mixer out. Okay. So we got that. Okay, that one clicked. Is this one gonna click? Nope. That one, click. Come on. That one does not want to click. Okay, I'll try it one more time. Click. Click. Nope. Oh, these are giving me a hard time today. You know, of course they are. There we go, click. All right. Excuse the noise for a second. And a little bit more cream. go. Those look lovely. Because now I can't get them out at all. What is going on? Use some of my muscles there. Let me taste these. Oh, those are so good. Nothing like whipped potatoes. Okay. My husband's going to come out and make a plate. This probably needs 10-15 more minutes. We'll let that keep cooking. Give this another little pat of butter. Now, how's that for dinner? Nice, quick, easy. Oops, I'm going to put the carrots back on for a second. Give them a little mix about. And there's dinner, guys. I'll show you the chicken when I do pull it out. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. Hopefully you watched it all the way through. God bless you all. I appreciate every single one of you. Sorry, my thing's now shaking. But what is it? We're under 40 minutes. 2 meals. Just made enough potatoes so that it would be enough for 2 days. I'll throw on a vegetable and we have that tomorrow. And that's it. And I don't have to cook again tomorrow. So, quite simple. Remember, I love you, but more importantly, Jesus loves you. You guys all have a blessed day. And I will send a picture of this at the end of the chicken. Like I said, I made it before and it's delicious. But it was like my second video. So, you guys can watch this one. And I appreciate you guys. Have a great day.